Hi and welcome to the ThruNite channel. So today I'm featuring this ThruNite Archer Mini. It's a very interesting take on a new ThruNite flashlight. I really like this one. I think it's really cool. They're definitely stepping outside of the box. This is different in a lot of different ways compared to a lot of their other models, especially the UI or how it works. And I call this the 1, 2, 3 method, which I'll show you a little later in the video. It just helps you remember how this light actually functions. But anyway, taking a look at it is very small. This light has an internal 10400 battery. If you unscrew the head here, all right, you can see that there's a charging port, and this is USB Type-C, all right, so it's faster charging. What's nice about this compared to the competition is there are other lights that have a charging port in the head, but a lot of times they'll slide open or slide shut. This is very nice that it actually screws down, okay, so it's very secure. All right, it's not going to accidentally open up and let any kind of water or debris or dirt or anything like that inside the charging port. This has a two-way pocket clip. All right, I've been using this a lot since I've originally got this as a hat light, okay, because it's so lightweight and small. You can clip this with the top portion of the bidirectional clip onto a hat brim, like a baseball cap, okay? Then you have a hands-free operation. Or, of course, you can use the bottom portion of the clip, like a traditional pocket clip, for inside the pocket, or a lot of times these small lights I'll add to a range bag or the outside of any kind of gear in the MOLLE straps. So pretty convenient in that sense. Let's take a look down at the head of the flashlight. This one is very small because the light is very small, but you can see down in there the LED. That is a SST20 LED. And although it is a tiny little reflector in there, it does definitely function and do its job very well. Now this light has three different modes. It has a high mode, all right, which is 405 lumens. It has a low mode, which is 18 lumens, and then it has a strobe mode, which puts out 355 lumens. All right, to use this light, there is a button on the back. Very unique in the fact that this one has, it's kind of a little dome button. A lot of times on different flashlights, we have the rubber reverse clicky switch, but this one's just different. I really like it. It just sets itself apart, just being nice and smooth, and obviously it looks very nice, but it's very easy to use as well, and there's a very tactile kind of click. You can feel that in there. So to use this, I mentioned earlier, we have the 1, 2, 3 method. Basically, one click just turns it on in low. Okay, so if you just want to turn it on real quick and use those 18 lumens, all right, which has a very long run time, that's the first option. The second one, if you want all the power, all 405 lumens, you double click. So it's 2, 1, 2. All right, and 405 lumens is no slouch. Even in a tiny little light like this, it's pretty impressive. Now I'm about to show the strobe mode, so if you have any kind of issues with flashing lights, I would fast forward the video a little bit. Strobe mode is a triple click, all right? So it's just 1, 2, 3, and there's our strobe. So it's a really simple UI. We basically have 1 for low, 2 for high, and 3 for our strobe mode, okay? So 1's low, 2's high, 3 is strobe. Very easy to remember once you remember the 1, 2, 3. And in most cases when I use this light, I just double click it. I go right to the high as I do on a lot of different flashlights. There's very few situations where I just want a really low mode. Most times that's indoors, if I'm close to a wall. You don't want extra light reflecting back at you. Sometimes it makes it even harder to see than if there was no light at all. But the high mode is usually what gets used for a lot of people. All right, so let's head outside and see what this tiny little light can do. All right, so I have the ThruNite Archer Mini out here. I'm standing in front of a 2-car garage. And I'm about 25 feet away, just to give you an idea of the beam shots here. So first off, just going to double click to turn it on into the high mode. All right. So lots of light for such a small little flashlight. It is actually pretty impressive how much this is projecting out. All right, so I'm gonna go up and down. Because this has a smaller head, you can see it's more of a concentrated beam, not as much spill. And left. And right. Okay, so if I shut this off and I triple click, see we have our strobe, or we just have the low mode. All right, so low, I'll move around in here, left and right. In person, you're getting a little bit more light than what the camera's picking up. It's very dimly lit, but I can still see the entire front of this 2-car garage from about 25 feet away. So going back, you can see just a ton of light. Again, for such a small little unit, pretty amazing. So there you go. Even though it's a very small, compact flashlight, it is pretty capable with that 405 lumens. All right, these sell on average for $25.95. Of course, all prices are going to depend on when you actually see this video. But that's the current price for this light, and very much worth it in my opinion. Now, if you're not familiar, ThruNite does free giveaways all the time for their products. If you're interested in entering those giveaways, all you have to do is comment on these videos and subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching.